Hi, this is Daniel Neesmith, President of Security First Asset Management. I just wanted to take a few minutes and talk to you about what's going on with the economy and global markets. Also, to tell you about our upcoming events, please always visit www.sfamga.com to see all of our upcoming events. Our next event, you're not going to want to miss it, is our Food and Shred event. Very popular. We have Guitarra's Mexican food truck back again this year. I do think next year we're going to probably make a change and swap it up a little bit with the food truck. But please attend if you want to. Bring any documents you have. That is going to be April 23rd from 4 to 6 p.m. So don't miss out on that. Of course, we have quarterly drawings for all of our clients that so graciously share their friends and family and refer them to us. We have a $100 Home Depot gift card this quarter you'll be entered into. And of course, we always make a $100 donation to Middle Georgia Community Food Bank for every referral that we get. We're partnered with them and we really like what they do for our community. Now let's talk about what's going on here. Every month, we review the updated most important economic indicators. And the three that I'm going to focus on are the labor market, consumer spending, and corporate profit growth. Now, we've seen a weakening labor market over the last several months. Consumer spending is still pretty strong, but most of the spending is being done by the top 10% of the people in the U.S. economy that have more assets. So Main Street is hurting, Wall Street is volatile, so we're in very interesting times. Corporate profit growth for the year is still very positive. We haven't seen first quarter numbers naturally. That's going to be coming out next month. But we're watching very closely. A market is a reflection of corporate profits. And the escalation in the Middle East, in Iran, is threatening to and has caused volatility in global oil markets. So that is going to be an ongoing thing that we have to watch, because what can happen from there is increased prices. We've already seen the producer price index rise this week, and consumer prices are holding, but also there's upward pressure on consumer prices. The reason that's important, consumers, as prices go up, they're not going to spend as much money on items that are non-essential, and there's always going to be a ripple effect, and that's eventually going to hit corporate profits. So we have to be very cautious right now. The hopes are that the Middle East conflict will wind down quickly and the Strait of Hormuz will be reopened. 20% of global oil is transported through that narrow strip of land in the Middle East. So having it being closed is a very, very big deal. And the threat of violence against ships that go through there is causing them not to want to ship oil through the Strait of Hormuz. So we're having to really pay attention to what could happen from here. We naturally are going to adapt portfolios. If you're in our low or moderate risk portfolio, if things get more volatile, we'll take equity out of the market. In our growth portfolio, we're much more hesitant to do so. So our allocations this year, we overweighted energy in January. Over 15% of our portfolio is in oil and gas, and that was in anticipation of the possibility of this conflict. We also added precious metals, gold and silver, which have until recently done very well. The dollar strengthening is causing gold and silver prices to come down some, but we still maintain a position in those. We also own aerospace defense contractor Lockheed Martin, amongst many other dividend-paying, strong U.S. quality equities and international stocks. So you're well positioned. We also always remind you that we have safe money for most of you that is not in the stock market. It's principal protected. That's where we're going to take your income from. And we're going to take any distributions that we can from non-market related assets. And we adapt your portfolio, if you're in our low and moderate risk portfolios, to handle this downside risk. So we're well positioned and we are definitely keeping up with the news. If things escalate, we're not going to hesitate to do our best to protect your money. So please, if you have any questions, reach out to us. I have attached to this email our Security First Asset Management Investment Selection process. So this will be posted through email and also on our social media sites. We hope to see you at an upcoming event soon, and have a great day.